Okay, I'm waiting
For what?
for you to choose a spot to do your intro.
No. Hello, and welcome to Cherry Valley. Today in the Valley, we have the video that almost wasn't. One of the toughest parts about creativity is knowing when to stop. Sometimes you can work on a project for hours and hours, put a lot of everything into your creation, keep telling yourself not to give up on it, only to have all of it culminate in a large pile of stink. It was a large pile of stink. So, I tossed the 5 hours of footage of me finishing off the airport build. All of it. Tossed the week's worth of editing I drooled over. Tossed a lot of it and condensed it down to the simple fly-through video you see now. Sometimes you just have to accept that it isn't working and move on. That's okay. With creativity, you're going to have a lot of stinks. Notebooks and canvases and MP4s all balled up like so much lint and swept to the trash. But the stinks are useful. The stinks give you the contrast you need to smell the fresh air with more poignancy, to appreciate the sweetness of the meadow. If we hide from those stinks, fail to smell them, then appreciating the sweeter parts of creation becomes so much harder, so much duller. So we start again. In this case, we start from the after. After my back pain lifted and thus lifted my mood. After the building footage was tossed for being stinks. After the airport itself was finished. And that came out pretty nice. We start there. All the details are in. Departures, entrance. You're gonna have to correct me on the pronunciation of this. Isiktuk?
Isiktuk.
Isiktuk.
Isik.
Isiktuk. Which just means the entry, like to enter.
Isiktuk.
Isiktuk. Then I'm so happy with how the maps worked.
And Aniruk.
Yes, Aniruk, which is the to exit.
To be born because you're exiting.
When the airport births you.
It's kind of interesting to say like happy birthday is like an anniversary. It's Anivik is your birthday. Kind of sounds like anniversary, the anniversary of your birthday. Like
that makes sense. Though
kind of fits in English, even though it's kind of like a false friend in a sense when you're language learning.
Oh, but I did map out around this mountain. I do have Sakai, if you ever fly around it, you'll notice it. I used yellow wool to map out an easy flight course. Well, relatively easy. We'll see what happens when I actually make them rings. Woohoo! Ow. Oh, my other supposition is, do I want to build the spleef game where I originally was planning on doing, oh no, fly. Gosh darn it. Which is kind of in this ravine next to my cottage, which, I mean, that would be more convenient. Sorry, that was my almost landing on something bad. But then it would also take up all of this, and I would have all of this cut off. And I kind of want to do a whole like little river and grotto thing. But that means putting it on top of this mountain, which would keep this mountain as like a game mountain.
Yes.
So like other people can build games on this mountain as well. And like it can be like an amusement park mountain.
That could be fun.
I have temporarily come down to the lair to create an army of lair chickens to purge all of the eggs from my cactus farm.
Bring a cat down to eat them all.
What? No. These are my lair chickens. They're vicious. They bite. They'll peck you to death. It's my little army. And hopefully my little army will stay out of the cactus farm. You hear me? Yeah, bok bok. Okay, I think now I have enough yellow wool to put together the course. Oh. Okay. I think that's big enough. I am besieged by these villagers.
Just around your house?
Oh, wherever I am that I've been building lately. Villagers appear. The villagers appear. Okay. I have now gotten the second. Oh no. These are perched like on the side of the mountain. Mm-hmm. So building them is quite precarious.
Yes.
Oh no.
Every time I try to like flutter down, like double jumping and like floating down, it never seems to work for me.
It's wrong.
I need to get more dip.
I can fix it. Perfect. Fixed. Yeah. All right, let us eat some foods. And we can test out the first few rings of the flying course.
Ooh.
First, of course, I would go to the start.
In my excitement to come out here, I didn't bring my...
Woo! Oh no. So now you have to come all the way back?
Yes, I would need to anyway. I'm taking a page from the book, and I'm only bringing the items I actually need with me.
Smart.
I took off my wings, took off all of my nice equipment. I only have a block or two of each thing I'm using.
Whoa! Oh no. Okay. It's not that easy. Oh, these are coming back.
I'm half tempted to make a tunnel through here.
I did it.
Wear a helmet.
Oh, sorry. Ow. Ow. Alright, hold on a second. I don't want to use this statue or this totem of undying just because I ran into the side of a mountain. Dies for days! See? Yellow dye.
Oh, I need to make a meditation path
Uh-oh.
through the forest outside the castle. That'd be cool.
I've used up all the yellow dye. I'll have to replenish.
Oh no, I don't want to lose it. Post-mortal, how do you get that?
Well, I didn't die. The totem of undying saved me.
Oh, okay. Ah, I see.
Unfortunately, now I don't have a totem of undying. And I wasted it on running into wool. I died by running into wool. Wool, the softest material in the game. I've died running into that. It was inescapable. I mean, it wasn't inescapable. I could have escaped had I known how to fly better. That'll learn me. Alright. That should be a proper ring. Slightly elongated, but because it's at an angle. Oh yeah. Perfect. Okay. Yeah.
What was that? Like, the knights who saved me?
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes. One more. Yes. Just enough. There we go. Okay. Course is done.
Oh, nice. How many hoops do you have?
I think 7. Let's see if we can get a quick fly through of all of them.
Ooh.
Oh, and immediately hit the first one. Okay, there's 1. And I hit the second one.
You should, in the group chat, you should say, let's plan on tomorrow having a flying course or something.
on. Oh, I hit the fourth one.
Not under the sea. Creeping edge.
Oh, no. I made it through the course alive, but barely so. I hit 4 out of 7 of the rings with my face. Hello. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, wait. You said you left me a present somewhere.
Oh, here.
Oh, it's right here. It's right here. It's a gift from Cherry Valley's castle. No, wait. I can read. A gift from Cherry Castle's King... Shush. King Sakayuk, use wisely. Lodestone! Oh, very nice. Oh, so I can... Oh, this is perfect.
See why I said great minds think alike?
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Just used it in your episode, and I had them for you.
Yes. I'd never used them before. What did I do with this? There we go. There we go. Okay. That is that's not the right elevator. I just tried to go up the outdoor and out the updoor.
And you'll notice how the compasses are labeled, so you know which one you're going to.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, why is this one not glowy?
Because it didn't have it wasn't set to a lodestone. It's
Oh, I see. I get it now. I get it now. I'm gonna make this one. Spin's Cottage. Delight.
Yeah, so I made sure to give you 2 lodestones. So you have one here, one somewhere else in the world if you want.
Yeah. These there. Ancient debris.
You fire them.
Yeah, I just noticed it. I just noticed it. I was so excited about the lodestone. In fact, hold on. I need to put the lodestone somewhere. No. Right there. Perfect. Spin's Cottage. Lodestone. Yes. Country load. Take me home.
The one last thing I want to show you is at my castle.
Oh, wait. Let me close the door.
Yep.
I'm not falling into that trap anymore. Oh my goodness. I mean, just imagine my cottage with the firefly lights.
Oh yes, that'll be cool. That'll be so cool.
Like, it'll just be an overload of quaint. I'm coming in. Oh! Yeah! Did you see that?
I saw you landing on it. Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah.
Are you able to see what I named the camel?
Sheep. I have to bring Donkey over, and then Donkey and Sheep can
yes.
make a dog.
Earlier today, that was my adventure. I was finding a camel and laboriously bringing him back. It was her back.
Oh, that's brilliant. I had 2 large build ideas. The other thing I was thinking about, and this is a larger build that's going to take several episodes to actually do, but I want to start it with the game that I've been talking about since the beginning. Now, because we've got the airport right there, and then the flight path all around this mountain, and now I've moved the spleef game up here, and we have the trial chambers right down there. This mountain is kind of a perfect central hub for games on the server. So we can hollow out the inside of this mountain. If we wanted to, we could actually, even if we wanted to, expose the entire chamber. But I was thinking on the top of the mountain, and this is kind of a community project that everyone can join in on as they want, why not make a festival ground? You know, every village and small state and city needs to have a festival. I left all of these trees just hovering, and I apologize. This is my fault. This is me. I did this. I will fix it, I swear. This is the first big project, which will have to be done in pieces, but this is also like the group project. The individual games will be ours, but we can use this mountain to put the games that we want to produce up here. Like, for example, I want to do the spleef game and the airport, the flying course. We could have like a roller coaster that runs all around the top of this mountain. The ideas are endless. So that's big idea number 1. Now, here's the thing. This is an obscene amount of spleef leaves. So I have hollowed this out down and then all the way up. The column of red is 23 blocks high, which is exactly the height you would need to die if you were not wearing any armor. That also means we need to grow a lot of spleef, a lot of the drip leaf, which means we're going to need a lot of bone meal. And for that brings us to the other build that I want to do today is a bone meal farm. But we're not going to do it here. We already have a couple of really big farms right in this area, so I don't want to build those chunks here. So I'm not going to do the build here. I'm going to do the build at the other big location that we're going to talk about in just a moment. So let me show you from this location to this. This is my other big build plan, which is to build a very large castle structure inside this mountain. Because this is far away from everything, I also wanted to make sure that this was where I was going to build the bone meal farm so that it doesn't lag the server when I have it turned on, because it should be a big producer. So we get 1 lava bucket, and then we can figure out where we're going to put that farm, and then we can build that, and then we can build the rings around the airport. Them's plans. Fun times.
Sounds like a lot of building.
It is a lot of building, which is why the short of it is going to be the rings and the bone meal farm. Everything else is just plans. But the bone meal farm is necessary to make the spleef game, because otherwise I will not be able to grow all the spleef that I need. I say spleef, but I mean the drip leaf. All right, that's like 3 stacks of 64 that I just did. I will now mine down. I have a nice view of the lands where my castle will be. See how it kind of looks like a geode already? Glitter Fang! Fang it up.
Okay, I'm going to work.
Fantastic. Okay. I found the spot of where I shall build. Oh.
Sweet.
The bone meal farm. Goodness gracious. I was going to originally put it over here and fill the spot in, but I kind of like the way this dips down, and I think I can put like a little garden area here. So I'm going to save that for garden area, because I noticed that this area kind of looks more like a natural entrance. So with that in mind, I didn't want the first thing that you see to be an industrial bone meal farm. So that's to the right, and I'm going to put a building around the bone meal farm eventually. But this will be kind of like the grand walkway in, and it kind of naturally flows up this way. So back there will be the main part of the castle, and then this will be like an outdoor grounds area. So this is going to be the garden. This goes down to a mine over here. You can look down into it. I haven't really gotten into it yet because there are creepers down there. Hi, creepers. Kind of like a big hump of rock that comes out and ruins the bowl. So I figured this could be more of an industrial side of this area. So we'll put the machines here. And so yeah, that's the plan. The plan for this build came from Vala. I'll drop a link in the comments of the video. This build was surprisingly easy to do once I figured out some minor orientation issues. So thank you, Vala, for such a great build. I love the redstone side of Minecraft, but I often find it very intimidating to do. I'm still at the stage where I need to look up a tutorial for every build I come up with, and so far I haven't found an idea yet that hasn't been executed successfully by someone. Learning can be very much a copy and paste type of process. I need to get my hands into something in order to understand it. The process can be slow with a lot of stops and starts. Now, I come at Minecraft from a building perspective, where everything is, for the most part, static form over function. And as an artist, this is where I feel most at home, which is why so many of my builds have been purely aesthetic. But redstone has always been intriguing. In my own mental lore, it's magic and science wrapped up together, with rules to follow, but rules that don't always make logical sense. A good combination of the two spheres of fictional creation. Eventually, I hope to become well-versed enough to build more personalized creations where I can take components from this build or that build to create something that's wholly my own, or even get to the point where I can create the build from whole cloth. The more I build, the more I understand, and only time will bear the fruits of this labor. Time and that troublesome block of ice. Okay. We have built the bone meal farm. Now let's see, we have to final step here. I have to remove moss. I have to put my bone meal that I have here in dispenser. Yeah. And then we put the moss back on. Then we bone meal the moss. Ooh. Okay, okay. Now we go turn on this. Oh. Oh! I've done it! And it works! And it's correct! So,
it's always exciting.
Essentially, what it is doing is a combination stone farm, moss farm, bone meal farm.
Ooh.
And now we will have all the bone meal that we need. All right, now we do want to build something over this because I got a lot of redstone just hanging out. And even though I don't want it to snow on the redstone. Oh, I see the problem.
You see a problem?
I do see the problem. I have to fix something. Well, I forgot the water that I have out just is frozen. There's one. There's two. It's an easy fix. That should actually fix it without a problem. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad I had to go up on the roof.
You can see.
Otherwise, I never would have seen that. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I see how.
All right, there's the roof. Yeah, he landed on it.
Raise the roof. Oop.
Just don't land in it. Yeah. Now let's see how it did.
I almost did, but I didn't.
So you can get to the bone meal down here. There's a chest. I left, but it's almost a full stack. So, hello.
Yeah, I get some. You have a trapdoor somewhere to go underneath and restock?
So I first have to turn the machine off, which is this lever here. Turns the stone machine off. And then I would actually go in the middle there. The dispenser is right in the middle underneath a moss block. And it's the only moss block that never moves. So this line right in the middle,
Yes.
as you can see, doesn't ever get taken out. Exactly. It will always remain.
Is that because there's nothing pushing stone
Yes.
in that section?
Yeah, the pistons are these three here. Because the stone is being generated underneath the lava. And the pistons are underneath this block here where I'm standing now.
Pushing it forward across.
Exactly. And each time it pushes forward, more stone generates in its place, which pushes the blocks of stone out, which eventually triggers the observer, which is diagonal and behind the dispenser, which is almost smack in the middle. All right, let's see how that thing has done. See? Snow. Now my worry, yeah, see?
Is it a bone meal or is it covered?
No, because it's covered.
And the water.
Okay. I think I restarted it. Let's see if this works.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. I am gonna have to cover the whole roof. And by the laws of Minecraft, no more snow should fall on it. By the power of Minecraft. Hello. So we finished the bone meal farm, and now I did want to at least make one of the hoopy things be more hoopy. Oh, I did a little tweaking to my shader pack, just to pop out the textures a little bit. I like it. If you don't, let me know. I enjoy it though. It's a little bit more poppy for me. Anyway, what I wanted to do was I already removed one block, and then I'm like, I need to start recording before I do this. I'm gonna make this the actual hoop. I've kind of figured out kind of a simple way of making a trigger for each hoop, so that once someone flies through it, it will set off fireworks on this side. So I've got 3 dispensers, and then the rest is going to be, well, things and stuff, which you are about to see. So yeah, let's go to building this hoop, and then we're going to talk a little bit about our future plans. See you in a mo. Well, I mean, I'll talk to you throughout this whole thing, but you know, whatever. Shush. Shush. Building. All right. So I think we have done it. We can only do one hoop. I have a lot of wool to gather for all of those banners to make it look very festive. There's gonna be so much gathering of stuff for all of the builds that have to be done. Oh, so much gathering of stuff. Hence the bone meal farm to facilitate the gathering of the stuff. And that's what the next couple farms and builds are probably going to be, are just going to be builds related to farming stuff, to getting the materials that we need for the bigger builds. But let's test out this circle of happiness here. Circle of happiness. Let's see what it looks like as we're coming in. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, the banner's coming in. Oh! Oh, I didn't trigger anything. Why? Why? Why do things not trigger? List string is connected. Oh, the string was not connected. Okay, hold on. No. See? There. There. Is it not? What's going on? Confusion. Alright, hold on 1 second. 1 second here. Did I just not trigger it? Maybe I just didn't trigger it. Maybe I went too high. Alright, let's try again. Let's try again. It's worked in my practice world. I'll have to go back and see. I have a super flat build world. No, see, I'm not triggering it. But I went through, and it's clear to be seen, and it looks very nice. It matches the area. Oh, there's a lot of monsters. I don't want to trigger them. And it's nicely lit up. And I also moved the mountain away so that it was an easier shot through. And it looks pretty. So that's gonna look very nice all the way around. Now the other thing, of course, we just finished out the bone meal farm. I'm gonna head over to my cottage so I can sleep. The mountain palace, I did have, speaking of my buildy world, I have a super flat build world where I do a lot of testing of things, and I tested out some builds for the mountain palace. In fact, let's head out there while we look at this. So I've come back here to find at some point, 2 of the pieces of stone became cobble. They don't seem to be interfering in any way. But I don't know what's gonna happen when they get pushed to the end. If they get pushed to the end. They might not. Well, to be on the safe side, I'm going to replace them. Alright, maybe that'll help. I don't know how that happened, but that's fine. Mysteries. That's not a mystery. But at least the roof is doing what it is supposed to, and it is protecting the business. Let's go set my spawn. The idea for this mountain castle is going to be a geode inside this bowl. So I'm envisioning dark deep slate and blackstone walls that will be built on the existing mountain peaks as like the giant towers that protect the inside, which is going to be this white and crystal colored glass loveliness. So in my flat build world where I test things out, I did test out these designs, and I think that they're going to fit this mountain very well. I'll have to rework the pen essentially that's holding this, and that'll be my first test at the building. So if you see the white walled building there, that's gonna go around the existing bone meal farm. So that'll go around the bone meal farm as like the test of how that should look like. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create terraces, and the terraces are going to be walls, which are going to be those white walls, and then it's going to be broken up by spires of crystal. And some of the buildings will be cut directly from the crystal. I'm going to need the amount of glass and dye that I'm going to need for this build is slightly obscene. And especially because the glass I've picked is blue and purple, neither of which are easy dyes to come by. That's okay. It's fine. Farming will happen. This is something that's going to take time, and it's going to be a big, big build. So on that note, thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and please check out the other members of the server. Sakayu's channel should be linked down in the description. And yeah, I will see you next time on Cherry Valley. Goodbye. Goodbye.